This month, experience a brilliant filmmaker's imagination. Because when Steven Spielberg takes the director's chair,
anything goes.
Travel deep into jungle territory.
The entire place is crawling with living things.
That's why they call it the jungle, sweetheart.
Where that brave master of adventure takes on his biggest challenge in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
I saw something last night that I can't explain.
He reminded us that we are not alone.
Have you recently had a close encounter?
Now, Spielberg expands the experience of the original film. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the special edition. Take away the spectacular effects and step into the glorious beauty of love, joy, trials, and triumph. The simple beauty of life based on Alice Walker's The Color Purple. It's an unforgettable journey through 3 incredible films when Steven Spielberg takes the director's chair this month.
There are times when yesterday seems so far away.
I feel like I was at my best when I was with you people.
And yet so very close.
The biggest mistake I ever made in my life was not trying harder to steal you away from Nick.
When college friends from the 60s come together in the 80s, it's a time for memories.
Getting away from you people is the best thing ever happened to me. I mean, how much sex, fun, friendship can one man take?
A time for laughter. A time for tears. Cinemax brings you the feel-good hit of 1983, The Big Chill.
It's about everything. Suicide,
Alex and I made love the night before he died. It was fantastic.
despair.
They're either married or gay.
Where did our hope go? Lost hope. That's it, lost hope.
Wise up, folks. We're all alone out there, and tomorrow we're going out there again.
William Hurt and Glenn Close head an all-star cast in this bittersweet comedy about growing up, The Big Chill. Saturday on Cinemax.
Hi, I'm Meryl Marco, and we're out here on location, the site of my new Cinemax comedy experiment, Meryl Marco's Guide to Glamorous Living. So I want to encourage you to watch because I'll be there, and these guys will be there.
Yes, we'll all be there, enjoying Meryl Marco's Guide to Glamorous Living.
You guys will be there, won't you?
When is it, Meryl?
It's cable. It plays all different times.
I'm booked.
What about you? You'll be there, won't you?
Who, me?
Well, I'll be there anyway.
And now, a few words from that world-famous journalist and star of this month's Cinemax comedy experiment, Father Guido Sarducci.
I'm the host, and this is all I want, to be the host of my own show, to be Monsignor. It's fine. You know, I don't have bigger ambitions to be, bishop, nothing like that. I'm on the media side of the church, and it's hard to climb the ladder, as the gossip columnist. There's really no place to go except hosting my own show, which I'm very excited about.
The show is called Father Guido Sarducci's Vatican Inquirer.
It's the Vatican Inquirer over the air. For years, the Vatican Inquirer newspaper magazine has been published. It started in 1947 as a magazine geared towards flying saucer sightings in Europe. Since then, we've expanded. It started in Italian, now it's printed in 4 different languages. And it's distributed all over the world. And this is the first Vatican Inquirer over the air. We're making a TV show of the Vatican Inquirer. And Cinemax is going to carry it in the United States.
It's especially exciting for Cinemax because the Pope is playing an important part in this comedy experiment.
Well, the Pope is not like under contract to Cinemax, as you probably know. He's just like an extra. You know what I mean?
The main focus is on the Father and his recent whirlwind tour of the U.S. with the Pope.
I wouldn't call it a whirlwind tour. It was windy some places, but not everywhere. A lot of places it was like a whirl rain tour.
The tour has been a hectic one with stops in Miami, San Antonio, Hollywood, and San Francisco.
I'm traveling with my wonderful friend, Cardinal Dario Fungi. He's 114-year-old. He's the oldest living cardinal. And it's kind of difficult, to travel with someone that age. He's a wonderful friend of mine, and people really love him. Wherever we go, they say, "How you doing, Cardinal Fungi?" And he's having a wonderful time.
The Pope, however, has been traveling by his usual mode of transportation, the ever-popular Pope-mobile.
I think it's not really what it's cracked up to be. You know, everybody talks like it's a great thing. When you get closer to it, you could see it's just like a big aquarium on wheels.
A sophisticated vehicle equipped for any emergency that might arise.
The Pope-mobile does have a phone, and I have not talked to him, you know. I don't have the number, but I don't think he makes many personal calls from there. It's just if there's some emergency, something, you know, they say turn right, you know what I mean, because somebody's standing in the way, you know, some sheep that just went by, someone like that.
In addition to reporting on the papal parades, the father also plans to interview the Pope himself.
This will be the first time that I have a chance to talk one-on-one with him, and maybe there's something, you know, want me to ask him, the kind of animal he would like to be, what's his favorite vegetable, what's his favorite rock group, whatever you think.
And of course, the one burning question in the minds of our viewers, does the Pope have a sense of humor?
The Pope definitely does have a sense of humor, but he only likes to be told jokes from people that he has known at least 11 years. And has to be after 9 o'clock at night, as to the rules.
Well, we know that rules are meant to be broken, and that's exactly what the good father will do on this month's Cinemax Comedy Experiment.
Watch out for it. It's called Father Guido Sarducci's Vatican Inquirer, the Pope Tour. And you could see the Pope even on it.
Hi, this is Eugene Levy. Stay tuned for the Enigma of Bobby Bittman coming up next on the Cinemax Comedy Experiment.
Eugene Jerome was well known in Brighton.
How am I ever going to play for the Yankees with a name like that?
Eugene!
His mother was always after him.
Wash your hands.
They're clean. I'm wearing a glove.
And Aunt Blanche was nice, but
Your Aunt Blanche has a headache.
he had his eye on one of his beautiful cousins. His brother warned him about those things.
It's against the laws of nature.
Dad had a great radio when it worked.
Who's been playing around with this radio? Eugene.
Guess who's going to get blamed for the war in Europe?
Eugene admired mature women.
Time to eat!
Is sex the only thing you ever have on your mind?
I think Mrs. Lasky has.
Eugene!
Dinner at Brighton Beach. Tonight's specialty, liver and cabbage.
Those were the days.
I'm putting all this down in my memoir, so if I grow up twisted and warped, the world will know why.
When growing pains meant growing up. Neil Simon's nostalgic comedy, Brighton Beach Memoirs.
Go to the store.
You don't want to go? Never mind, I'll go.
Close the door. Close the door.
I'm sorry.
What's a first-class actress like Whoopi Goldberg doing sneaking around? She's on the job.
What line of work are you in? I'm a cat burglar.
And she's on the prowl until a heist goes wrong.
She broke into this man's apartment and stabbed him.
We'd like to talk to you about that. But first, we'd like you to go brush your teeth.
Catch Bob Goldthwait and Whoopi Goldberg in the hit comedy Burglar from the director of Police Academy. Tonight on Cinemax.